Welcome to Wagner Sound Lab and what's new in the lab. Yesterday I was in San Antonio shopping at a couple of my favorite guitar stores. One of them is Robot Monster, and if you're ever in San Antonio, I highly recommend going by that shop if you play guitar. They have a great selection of vintage equipment, especially pedals. And one of the pedals that I ran across and was kind of in the I just had to buy it category was this vintage Roland AP-2 phaser. This is a pre-Boss phaser. It's not pre-MXR Phase 90, and it's not even pre-Electric Mistress, but it is definitely a pre-Boss phaser, and it's in the large style enclosure. And you can see that pedal I've got hooked up here, and it's got a very unique sound. A little bit of a side note here. In the same series, Roland had put out an effect called the Jet Phaser, which was basically this phase circuit and a fuzz combined into one pedal. Very kind of hard to find, and when you do find them, they're very expensive. But Warm Audio reissued that pedal pretty much with the same enclosure, or the same style enclosure and everything, and it's a dead ringer. Very, very good reproduction of the Jet Phaser. I do have one of those, and I did do a video on that, and I'll link it in the description below if you're interested in watching that. But it's definitely this phase circuit and a fuzz is what makes up that Jet Phaser. This is a great sounding phaser. We'll go through some of the sounds you can get out of it. Real quick to go through my signal chain. I'm running my Stratocaster 95 Strat, and I'm going into my Phase 95. The Phase 95 has both Phase 45 and Phase 90 modes, and it has script and block modes for each of those. And it's in a compact pedal size. If you want the MXR phase sounds, this is a great pedal to get. From there, I'm going into the Roland AP-2. And out of the Roland, I'm going into a new pedal that I got last week, and it's called the Unobtainium. And it's called the Unobtainium because it's a Klon on the right, and it's a Dumble style. Actually, it's two Dumble style preamps on the left. It will mimic a steel string singer and an overdrive special. So if you look at my clean. From there, I'm going into my Fender Princeton with a 12-inch speaker, and I replaced the stock speaker with a Jensen C12. So this is my unaffected sound out of the Princeton. And I'll turn the Dumble side of the Unobtainium on. Gives it a little bit of spank and sparkle. So now on to the good stuff. So on the not the Jet Phaser, but on the AP-2, let's start out with basically both of these knobs at around 5. It's a really, really lush sounding phaser. I kind of like things at a slower speed on these. So the slowest speed is here. And its fastest speed is we'll knock that down to a slower speed and we'll play around with the resonance. The resonance basically kind of adds depth and dimension to the phase sound. So that's with the resonance at 0. Turn that up to about halfway. And we can turn that all the way up. And you can see how thick that gets. Gets real chewy when the resonance is all the way up. Pots are a little scratchy, but you know, for a 50-year-old pedal, it's amazingly quiet and it's in amazingly good shape. I'll hit the pots with a little deoxit next time I open it up. The pedal does not have a jack for AC, external AC. It is 2 9-volt batteries. It's an 18-volt circuit. The Boss, I also picked up a Boss BF1 flanger, which is in the same case. That one being Boss and released around 77-ish. That actually does have an external power jack on it, but the Rolands of this series did not. Whoops. It's very, very lush. It almost has a Leslie-like quality to it, you know. In certain settings, you can almost harmonic tremolo. So let's put it back to a slower speed here. And let's see how it compares to to a phase 90. I have the phase 95 set in the phase 90 script setting. Turn the phase 90 off, put the Roland back on. I actually think in the higher speed setting, the phase 90 sounds a bit better. In the slower settings, though, the Roland seems to be a bit more lush. Let's see what that. Definitely the MXR is a bit darker. For some reason, when you kick the Roland on, it really brightens up the guitar. I've had to roll back the volume on the Strat, you know, especially in the neck pickup position. See, that's full volume, and I'm rolling it back to about 8. Let's max them out and see how they compare. So that's the Roland maxed out, and here's the phase 90 maxed out. The Roland again. Oh, I had both of them on at the same time. Let's try that again. Okay, so here's the phase 90. There's something in that Roland circuit that really is brightening up the guitar, or there's something in the MXR circuit that gives it a darker tone. Because if you really look at the difference between the two, the MXR is definitely darker. See how much brighter that is? But the Roland definitely does a thing. It's real chewy, and it's a really ridiculously good sounding phaser. Anyway, that's my demonstration of the Roland AP-2. I hope you enjoyed that, and if you want to see more of these, please like and subscribe to this video, or like the video, subscribe to my channel. I would really appreciate that, and I will definitely be putting more content out on a more regular basis than I have. Thank you very much for watching.